Common errors, how to avoid them. Errors in use of prepositions. A preposition is a word used with a noun or pronoun to show its relation to some other word in a sentence. Prepositions of time. At is used. A. With a definite point of time, I usually get up at 5 o'clock. B. With festivals, he will come at Holi. 2. In is used. A. With the parts of the day, with noon, use at, months, seasons and years. B. With the future tense referring to the period in which action may take place, you must be careful in future. On is used with days and dates. My brother will arrive on Monday. My birthday is on the 1st of June. For is used with perfect continuous tense showing the duration of action. I have been here for 3 years. Since is used with the point of time when action begins and continues. He has been ill since last Tuesday. Since 1980, Shalini has lived in Delhi. By refers to the latest time at which an action will be over. The examination will be over by 5 p.m. From refers to the starting point of action. This water came from a spring. She came from USA. From refers to the point of departure. The man parted from his friends. Off refers to separation. He was wiping sweat off his face. Kim fell off his chair in a swoon. Prepositions of position. At refers to an exact point. The tourist stayed at the tourist hotel. He studied at Oxford. He is waiting at the door. In refers to larger areas. He lives in Bombay. Between is used for two persons or two things. Share these sweets between him and me. It is a secret between you and me. Among is used with more than two persons or things but before the word which starts with a consonant letter. Divide the sweets among the 3 boys. Other uses of prepositions. About shows nearness. I was about to go to bed when there was a knock at the door. His father is about to retire. Along stands for in the same line. She led them along the corridor. The current passes along the wire here. After refers to sequence. She came after me. Soon after, Faraday began his researches into electricity. Across means from one side. He blew a cloud of smoke across the table. She ran across the field. Before stands for in front of. A thief was brought before the judge. The garage is before the road. Behind means at the back of. She sat down behind the hedge. The sun went behind a cloud. Beyond means on the farther side of. This is beyond his power. Love is beyond all human control. Beside means by the side of. I sat down beside my wife. Besides means in addition to. He is guilty of 5 killings and more besides. Beneath means a lower position. The ground was slippery beneath her feet. Below is used for lower than. When the sun sets, it goes below the horizon. Your work is below average. Over is used for vertically above. There is an aircraft coming over. The bathroom is over the kitchen. Under is used for vertically below. It is shady under the trees. She leaves her house every day at 9 a.m. Above is used for higher than. The sun rose above the horizon. We were flying above the clouds. Between is used for two persons or two things. Share these sweets between him and me. It is a secret between you and me. Among is used with more than two persons or things but before the word which starts with a consonant letter. Divide the sweets among the 3 boys. Amongst is also used with more than two persons or things but before the word which starts with a vowel letter. Divide the sweets amongst us. Prepositions of direction. To is used to express motion from one place to another. We walked to the river and back. Towards refers to direction. He saw me running towards him. Words followed by prepositions. Group 1. Abound with, the river abounds with fish. Abstain from, she abstained from eating meat. According to the weather forecast, it will rain. Accustomed to, he is accustomed to getting up early. Accuse of, they accused him of stealing. Group 2. Acquaint with, I am acquainted with the new neighbors. Acquit of, the jury acquitted him of the crime. Adverse to, she is adverse to change. Affiliate with, the small company affiliated with a larger corporation. Afflict with, the country was afflicted with famine. Group 3. Afraid of, I am afraid of heights. Agree to upon, we agreed to meet at the park. They agreed upon a price. Aim at, he aimed at the target. Allegation about, the allegation about the politician was unfounded. Allude to, she alluded to the problem without mentioning it directly. Group 4. Alternate with, the sunny weather alternated with rain. Alternative to, this is the only alternative to taking the bus. Angry with, he was angry with his friend for being late. Apply to, this rule applies to everyone. Appreciation of, she expressed her appreciation of the gift. Group 5. Approximate to, the estimate approximates to the actual cost. Apprise of, he apprised me of the situation. Arraign against, the defendant was arraigned against the charges. Arrest in, the police arrested him in his home. Arrive at in, we arrived at the airport on time. They arrived in New York last week. Group 6. Ashamed of, she was ashamed of her behavior. Aspire to after at, he aspires to become a doctor. Assure of, I assure you of my support. Associate with, I associate this song with summer. Averse from to, she is averse from too hard work. Attribute to, he attributed his success to hard work. Group 7. Base on, the decision was based on the evidence. Believe in, I believe in honesty. Benefit from, we benefited from the sunny weather. Blame for, he blamed her for the accident. Boast about of, she boasted about her new car. Group 8. Borrow from, can I borrow a pen from you? Careful of with, be careful of the traffic. Be careful with that vase. Capable of, she is capable of great things. Compare to with, he compared the city to a jungle. Let's compare this book with that one. Complain about of, she complained about the noise. Group 9. Concentrate on your studies. Confide in, she confided in her best friend. Conform to, you must conform to the rules. Consist of, the team consists of 5 players. Cope with, he coped with the problem well. Group 10. Correspond with, I correspond with my pen pal regularly. Count on, you can count on me. Crazy about, she's crazy about chocolate. Criticize for, he criticized her for being late. Cure of, the medicine cured him of his illness. Words. Group 11. Deal with, I have to deal with this problem. Decide on, we decided on a vacation. Depend on, you can depend on me. Differ from, his opinion differs from mine. Disapprove of, I disapprove of smoking. Group 12. Dispose of, we need to dispose of this old furniture. Dream about of, I dream about traveling to Europe. Due to, the game was cancelled due to rain. Eligible for, she is eligible for the promotion. Envious of, I am envious of her success. Group 13. Excited about, I'm excited about the party. Expert at in, he is an expert at in computers. Familiar with, I am familiar with this city. Famous for, the city is famous for its historical sites. Fearful of, she is fearful of spiders. Group 14. Focus on your work. Fond of, she is fond of cats. Full of, the box is full of toys. Good at, she is good at singing. Guilty of, he was found guilty of theft. Group 15. Hope for, I hope for the best. Identical to, the twins are identical to each other. Impressed by, I was impressed by her performance. Independent of, the two countries are independent of each other. Interested in, I am interested in learning new languages. Group 16. Involved in, he is involved in many projects. Jealous of, she is jealous of her sister's beauty. Keen on, I am keen on trying new foods. Known for, the restaurant is known for its seafood. Lacking in, the project is lacking in funding. Group 17. Laugh at, don't laugh at me. Listen to the music. Live on, they live on a farm. Long for, I long for vacation. Look at after for, look at the picture. Look after the kids. Look for your keys. Group 18. Married to, she is married to a doctor. Nervous about, I'm nervous about the exam. Obsessed with, he is obsessed with video games. Opposed to, I am opposed to animal testing. Participate in, she participated in the race. Group 19. Pay for, I paid for the dinner. Pleased with, I am pleased with your work. Prepare for, we prepared for the test. Prevent from, the rain prevented us from going outside. Proud of, I am proud of my children. Group 20. Protect from, the sunscreen protects you from the sun. Provide with, the hotel provided us with towels. Qualify for, she qualifies for the scholarship. React to, how did you react to the news? Recover from, he recovered from the illness. Group 21. Relieve of, the medicine relieved her of pain. Remind of, this song reminds me of you. Responsible for, he is responsible for the project. Satisfied with, I am satisfied with the service. Scared of, I am scared of heights. Group 22. Search for, they searched for the lost child. Sensitive to, she is sensitive to criticism. Similar to, this car is similar to mine. Sorry for about, I am sorry for being late. I am sorry about the accident. Spend on, he spent a lot of money on clothes. Group 23. Succeed in, she succeeded in passing the exam. Suffer from, he suffers from allergies. Surprised at by, I was surprised at by the news. Thank for, thank you for your help. Think about of, I think about you all the time. What do you think of the movie? Group 24. Tired of, I am tired of waiting. Tolerant of, she is tolerant of different cultures. Translate into, can you translate this into English? Trust in, I trust in you. Wait for, I am waiting for the bus. Group 25. Warn about of, he warned me about the danger. Worried about, I am worried about you. Write to about, write to me soon. She wrote a book about her travels. Yield to, he yielded to the pressure. Young at, she is young at heart. Other uses of prepositions. Preposition, meaning, example. By the side of, beside, I sat down by the side of my wife. Formal. Beside, I sat down beside my wife. Informal. In place of, instead of, he was appointed ambassador in place of Mr. Sharma. Instead of, I would prefer tea instead of coffee. In spite of, despite, in spite of the heavy rain, we went for a walk. Despite the challenges, they succeeded. On account of, because of, the school was closed on account of rain. Because of, he was absent because of illness. Owing to, due to, owing to the power cut, the train was delayed. Due to, the flight was cancelled due to bad weather. Agree to, accept a suggestion or proposal, the committee agreed to the proposal. Apologize, for express regret for something, I apologize for being late. Apply for, make a formal request for something, she applied for a job. Argue with, disagree with someone in a heated way, they were arguing with each other about politics. Belong to, be the property of someone, this book belongs to me. Care for, look after someone or something, she cares for her elderly parents. Consist of, be made up of parts, a committee consists of 10 members. Deal with, handle or cope with a situation, the manager will deal with the customer complaints. Depend on, rely on someone or something, her success depends on hard work. Differ from, be unlike something else, this car differs from the previous model in several ways. Idioms and phrasal verbs with prepositions. At ease, relaxed. Fall behind, make slower progress than others. Look up to, admire someone. Run out of, have no more of something. Phrasal verbs. Break up, end a relationship. Come up with, think of an idea. Get on with, make progress. Look after, take care of.